guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping, here today to do a layout for you guys today for the Kathy and Mel Scrapper Sketch Hop. So we had a month off because we had quite a lot on, both of us, and so we're up to the Christmas event number 2, Christmas of 2021, and I'm going to do a photo from Christmas of 2022. Also doing this in conjunction with How to Kill a Kit with Style, my Christmas kit. And you're probably all thinking, well, why have you got I Love Scrapbooking pattern paper? Well, you guys know we all love scrapbooking because that's what we do, and we all love Christmas. So why not for Christmas get scrapbooking supplies? And that's what I've been doing. So I've used all scraps. This is the only whole piece that I've used. I did trim a piece off that one to get a bit darker red. I'm using I Love Scrapbook pattern paper and printables from Scrapper Sketch, as well as the Aussie Christmas printables. Plus I'll be using some stickers and stuff out of my kit. And I'm going to take a bit of a, bit of inspiration from Scrappy Kathy herself. I mean, Kathy loves to scrap. She loves pattern on pattern on pattern. She always says, don't be afraid of pattern paper. So I'm going to try not to be afraid of pattern paper and do lots of pattern paper. What do you think of that, guys? So the sketch will be up in the left-hand corner. I'm going to stick to the sketch. I can't get my words out today. Except for the photo. So the photo is actually meant to be a portrait one. I'm just turning mine landscape. Okay? And that's what we're going to do. So I just trimmed this down and trimmed it to 5.5 by 9.5. I just got this is actually out of the Christmas pattern paper pad. Oh my goodness, lots of words today. I haven't scrapbooked for the last few days because I've had, not only have I had lots of things on and happening and had to do, but I've been worrying about a few things, and I just couldn't bring myself to get up here and actually scrapbook. My daughter she's gone to a friend's place that's 2.5 hours away. So, if anything happens or goes wrong, it's not a quick drive, and they offered to come and get her and bring her home. So I said yes. But I've just been, you know what a mother does, We sit here and worry. We worry about shit, right? Excuse my language. But we do. We worry. And, now I know how my mother felt when, I used to do silly things like that, or, move out, or I know how she feels now. But do you know what that woman said to me yesterday on the phone? Try and relax, Mel, for the weekend. She'll be fine. And I felt like saying, my goodness, Mother, coming from you, you're the worst worrier of the lot of us. But I didn't. I was very nice. I didn't say anything. I just said, yep, sure, I'll just go have a vodka and all will be well. But I didn't. And, but luckily here in Australia, we've got the V8 supercars car racing on this weekend, and it's actually televised. Believe it or not. I can't believe it. I'm just going to do all these like this. And so you guys will all be familiar with Formula 1. And in America, you guys have your NASCAR, I can't think of the other one, and I know it. Well, we have V8 supercars. And so Thursday, I didn't realise they were televised on Thursday, and I'm just eyeballing this. You guys don't take any notice of me. I'm just going, you know what? Today is she'll be right, mate. I don't normally say that because I hate that saying. She'll be right, mate. hate how people say it too. They sound real boganish when they say it sometimes. And we're not all a bunch of bogans. Right, so now we'll go this bit. Let me just get that little bit in the middle. And so I've got that. So I watched in between, trying not to worry yesterday, because she didn't get picked up till tea time. And that's the reason, the main reason I was worrying is because here in Tasmania, for the last 3 days, we have had one heck of a storm. 1 minute is absolutely teeming down, and if you went outside you would get saturated. The next, it was blowing a gale. Now, I say blowing a gale, where we live, we're used to wind, right? And when they say, oh, it's going to be up to 60 or 70 k's, yeah, that's normal for us where we are. That's nothing new. So we don't kind of take much notice, but this was a severe weather warning for the whole of the state for winds up to 100 to 120. Some got up to 150. And they didn't stop for it hasn't stopped for 2 days. And of course she was getting picked up. It was meant to have eased last night, but it didn't ease until well into the night. And she got picked up in the middle of it. So I kind of was, a bit worried, and but I'll be right. I'll be fine. It's all good. You know what? I want that to kind of hang down here a bit. I'm going to pop a banks here, and I'm going to stick some, oh no, I don't want those scissors there. I'll go some button, I'll go that splat, paint splat. And we'll go, where are we going to do this one? Let's go over here on the corner. Then we're going to go roughly like that. I'm going to stick some buttons around everywhere. Stick some buttons there, button there. Oh, crikey, sorry about that. That's some idiots down here going stupid on bikes. And I've got some hearts. Right, let's just get this stuck down. So I've done a lot of worrying. So now I know she's at her friend's house. She's messaged me last night, and yep, she's messaged me this morning. So all's good. They're going to bring her back tomorrow afternoon sometime. And they said, in the meantime, if she wants to come home, they will bring her home. But, and then I've got to deal with the cat. I know that sounds terrible, but dealing with the cat, you know what? When Danina is not here, it is dealing with the cat. She is a lost little puppy without Danina here, and I'm not joking. It is absolutely unreal. She is so Danina, like she's all Danina. She follows Danina everywhere. And my husband said last night, she didn't start until, it was probably maybe an hour after Danina left. She was going upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, up to the bathroom door, meowing, trying to find Danina. And my husband just said, oh my goodness, Lena, you'd be no good if we left you overnight. Because the last time she went away to a friend's place just overnight, we had this little situation. She wouldn't eat for us. She was up and down, up and down. She wouldn't settle for the night. And so we tried a couple of different things this time. Darren played with her later on. Like, I fed her tea. She came into me I fed her tea quite early actually. She came into me about 10 o'clock to wake me up. And I went down and had a bit of, cuddles and pats and things. And then I went and, put more food up in her bowl upstairs so that she knew that that's the routine she normally has. And cleaned up, the bowls and etc. And Darren had to play with her, and we left the whole light on. I'm going to go play down here. And she must have gone back upstairs onto a chair and went to sleep. So she actually settled last night. But we thought we were in for a bit of a treat, I can tell you. I'm going to put all these hearts on here. I'm just adding them on because it's all scrapbooking things. It is my love of scrapbooking and my love of Christmas. So this actual pack I got back in 2022, and I got it from here in Australia. I've got a place called Spotlight. I don't know if that's going to be too big on there now. We don't have snow. I don't know why I'm using that. But I thought we could... You know what? I'm going to try something, you guys. Let's try that in the base. And then we'll go under here like... There you go. Nope. I need to go in between those two layers. Like that. That's got it used. That is now used. And then I've got some other little stickers that are, I don't know what that's off. There's a poinsettia that I just ripped, as you do. That doesn't look that smart, poinsettia. There's that noisy bike again. Tree there. So I got this whole pack for, it was the whole thing of the evergreen and holly. Pretty sure that's what it was called. The whole kit and caboodle for, I think, $60 when it was going out on sale. Even the specialty vellum. And then I got, my mum gave me this for Christmas. I didn't even know it was out. I am quite a huge Bryce Courtney fan. Well, you guys know I'm a huge Bryce Courtney fan. I went and met him. Oh, what fun. Go on there. 'Tis the season. Let's go like that. And my mum surprised me with this book. So it's Bryce Courtney's wife. She has written a book. I haven't read it all yet. It's very intense. You need to be in the right frame of mind to be able to read it. But she goes through all the books that he wrote, and she went and visited all the places that they're really from in his life. And what I read so far, it's an amazing job. Now, I'm going to put 27 on here. because this was on the 27th. I took this photo on the 27th. And that's all I think I'm going to do. Let's put some, stick them back in my kit. My Christmas kit. Where did I put it? Here. Part of it. I've got lots of scraps. In fact, we might do some base pages tomorrow. And we might do some Christmas one with all those scraps. What have I got up here? That blue would stand out all right. Why not? Let's go with that. Okay, so let's go that one. I don't think I've got any small ones. I don't have a duck. There's a duck one. And we'll go a dark one over here with that size. And then that size. And it's stuck to my finger. Don't you love that? And then we're going to do one lot over here, that one, and that one. Beautiful. I need to go to Office Week and get some more of those. So I'm really happy with that. I wanted to do one that was just all paper, not do any mixed media, because I know there's a lot of people who, you know, maybe just starting off, are new to mixed media. Use what you've got, like, by all means. I have got these printables from Scrap a Sketch and Fussy Cut Them. That was a, you know, I've used up one of the spare stickers. This here, Merry Christmas, I cut out of here. And believe it or not, that piece of paper, or that cardstock, I don't know where I put the end of it. Maybe I threw it out. I'll show you this bit. So it came from an, I don't know what size it would be, an 8 by something, 8 by 7, don't quote me. Close to My Heart brought out an album, and then just you know, you got a pack of these things to put in the binder. And it was all Christmas, and it was just flip it over and you could put your photo on. It was all pre-made, okay? Well, some of it I'm just using as cardstock, and I've cut that bit out to make my title. Used that to make my photo stand out a little, because I mean there's yellow in there. I popped the black in there because it's on my bed, my bedspread. And I'm going with some of the colours in my printables here from this bit here. And I don't mind pink and red going together. I quite like pink and red. That's what I've come up with. Just something different. For you guys who are new to scrapbooking and don't use mixed media yet, you're a bit afraid of it and not sure what to get and what to use. You know, this is just the paper. This is just pattern paper on pattern paper with a bit of cardstock to frame the title and the photo. Well, there you go. So, thank you everyone for watching. If you think you might like to have a go at this, please by all means press pause, take a screenshot and have a go. If you do like what I've come up with, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be really appreciated. Thank you so very much. Down below in the description box, I will have Kathy's YouTube channel, because her and I are doing exactly the same sketch, and it is amazing how different our layouts will look. I will pop Scrap a Sketch Facebook group so that you can come on over. So this is one of the free sketches that Lisa releases every Friday night. And then she has certain events throughout the year. So there's always I think there's 2 or 3 during the year, plus there's always a Christmas one. And this was from Christmas 2021. And I'll also put the Scrap a Sketch website down so that you can click on it and go and have a look at the different printables that you can get, pattern papers. She has stencils as well as sketchbooks for, you know, for exclusive sketches. And they're not very expensive at all. And I will pop a discount code at the end of the video for you to get 10% off the printables, the stencils and the sketchbooks. So go and check it out. Thank you to Kathy for coming up with this little idea of doing this hop, because it gives you a good way of going right back to the start of Scrap a Sketch and seeing some of them I've actually done, some of them I haven't done. And it's amazing how different I am to when I was back then. So, yeah, there you go. So that's what I've come up with today. Thank you everyone for watching. Appreciate you all for being here. Show Kathy some love. Give her a like. Subscribe to her if you're not already. And give her a comment, something you like about a layout. And if you're new to my channel, I hope I've done enough for you to consider subscribing. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay safe and happy scrapping. Bye for now.